breakthrough that our fitness team has been working on for a long time. Something I think is going to make it a lot easier, safer, and less expensive to lose weight and get fit. And this is Dr. LaJean Lawson, a university professor with a PhD in exercise science who is a very valued member of our research team. And thanks for being here, LaJean.
My pleasure.
Now, before we talk about our latest development in fitness, I want to give you and the people at home a little quiz about fitness, okay? Okay, question number 1. The heart disease risk factor that affects the greatest number of American adults is smoking, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or insufficient exercise. The answer is insufficient exercise. That's right. In fact, it affects more Americans than the other 3 risk factors combined. It causes over 250,000 deaths a year. Okay, question number 2. This is a true or false. With our increased awareness of fitness, more Americans are fit today than ever. False. According to the Centers for Disease Control, only 22 out of every 100 Americans get a sufficient amount of exercise to maintain good health. That means 78 out of every 100 don't get enough exercise. Question number 3. This is also a true or false. Even though the vast majority of adults don't get enough exercise, kids and teens do. False. Since the early 1960s, there's been a 54% increase in obesity among children ages 6 to 11. And only 37% of today's high schoolers get the exercise they need. And does it matter? Listen to this. 40% of all American children have at least one heart risk factor by the age of 12. 40%. Tragically, we're not only a nation of unfit adults, we're becoming a nation of unfit children. Question number 4. The right amount of the right type of exercise always results in which of the following benefits? The burning of more fat calories, even when you're resting, reduction in body fat, improved cardiovascular and general health, or all of the above?
All the above.
Right, all of the above. Now think about it. The right amount of the right kind of exercise gives you all of these tremendous benefits that help you feel better and look better and enjoy life more right now, and even more when you grow older. So it's very important for us to find out why it is that so many Americans, 3 out of 4, fail to exercise sufficiently. Now, here's the last question, and this is also true or false. To get the fitness benefits of exercise, you must exercise at your target heart rate for at least 20 to 30 minutes at a time, 5 or more days a week. The answer is false. You don't need to exercise for 20 or 30 minutes at a time. And that's one of the recent major discoveries published by medical researchers at Stanford University and the world-renowned Cooper Clinic. And their discovery is going to make getting in shape a lot easier. Okay, now I want to ask each of you and you people at home, what are the main things that keep you from exercising regularly, carrying on a regular routine? Okay, let's make a list. LaJean, would you make a list on the board of the things they say?
I'd be happy to.
We'll call them exercise blockers. Okay, who wants to start? Laurel.
Time. It's hard to block out an hour out of your day. By the time you exercise, drive to and from the gym, you just don't have enough time.
That's right, time. Okay.
And inconvenience. I mean, when you think about work and taking care of the kids, I mean, I don't have an hour and a half left over at the end of the day.
And just driving to a track or to a gym or even exercising outside, then weather becomes a factor.
I'm just too tired. You know, I work hard all day, and I'm just too tired to take an hour to exercise.
I think boring.
You would.
Yeah, I would. If you're bored with what you're doing, I go to the gym sometimes, and 20 minutes later, I'm bored. So boring is a real factor in stopping you from exercising. You've got to make it fun.
And too expensive. I've spent so much money joining a health club and then I never can get there, and yet I can't afford to spend $1,000 on a piece of equipment.
I just hate to exercise. It's just not fun. I hate it.
Anybody else?
Okay,
Robin?
I'm a klutz, and I'm so uncoordinated, I'm just afraid I'm going to hurt myself. So I just don't work out.
I guess klutz is the... What? Well, believe it or not, you're in for a wonderful surprise, because what we're about to show you solves all of those problems. All of them. All of them. And without a doubt, the worst of the problems is the first one up there, time, right?
That's right, Jane. Studies show that time is the #1 problem for most people. But the Stanford study offers a big part of the solution to that problem. We used to tell people, you know, to get all of the health and fitness benefits of exercise, You have to go out minutes continuously. But the Stanford study says that's not necessarily true. In fact, the research found that shorter multiple bouts of exercise gave the same benefits as a longer continuous bout. And what that means for you is that you don't have to carve out 20 or 30 minutes in a row for your fitness program. A lot of people can't do that. All you need to carve out is 10 minutes at a time, 2 or 3 times a day. And I think all of us can do that between the time we wake up in the morning and we go to sleep at night, right?
Well, yeah, but it takes more than 10 minutes to drive to a track or the health club.
Right, and that's why I want to tell you about our breakthrough. This is the most effective, affordable, user-friendly, fun piece of fitness equipment that I've ever used. Something that's going to help you overcome every obstacle that we talked about that's kept you from an effective, consistent exercise routine. It's our Walk to the Music Fitness Tread. And you're about to see that it's unlike any other treadmill on the market today. Jane, you've worked on this. Why don't you try to explain what you think makes this so different from other treadmills?
Jane, there's so many things I love about this product. But you know, I think the first thing I like the best is that it's totally pre-assembled. Slide it out of the box, lift the handle, tighten down 2 knobs, and you're set. No manuals, no diagrams, no tools. You think you could do that? It's great. Now, the second thing I like is the fact that it doesn't have a motor. The average price of a motorized treadmill is between $1,000 and $2,000. But by radically rethinking the design and getting rid of the motor, we actually have developed a high-quality, high-performance treadmill at an unbelievably low price.
And also, the motorized treadmills are bulky, you know, and they're very, very heavy. And where I live in Atlanta, it's a pretty small space, and my bed is real close to the ground. And I can fold it up, and I can push it under the bed, and it totally disappears, and I can move it around real easily.
Let me show you. With the fitness tread, fold the handle down, lift up on the back. You're ready to go. Slide it under the bed, lean it up against the wall, put it in a closet. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that is nice. I like that.
Oh, I'll reassemble it here for you. Something else I like has to do with complexity. The motorized treadmill, there's lots of moving parts, lots of things that can get out of adjustment and break down. This is such a simple, elegant design with so few moving parts. You're not going to get into those maintenance problems. And you know, something else I really like about a non-motorized treadmill is the safety. The belt doesn't have to be moving. You can get right on, stand, get yourself in position, and when you decide to start walking, the treadmill goes with you. If you want to go faster or slow down, it immediately responds. And anytime you stop walking, it stops walking too.
It's good for the klutzes.
That's right.
Klutzes don't have to worry.
And you know, one more thing. As a mother, I like the fact that I never have to worry about the kids accidentally turning it on and getting injured. One of the things that makes this treadmill radically different is located right here on the handrail. This is the built-in cassette player. When you unpack your treadmill, you're going to have cassette tape in there with a musical component that is unique to the fitness tread. We call it Walk to the Music. Now, what's unique about this music is the fact that we have built a workout into the music that emulates the programmable features normally found on the more expensive treadmills.
Oh, really? Huh.
We found through our research that your body actually responds to the beat of the music. If we speed the tempo up, you respond. If we slow it down, you slow down to match the tempo. You probably know this from aerobic dance.
It's fun.
It's absolutely fun. We know that giving you this variety and this musical experience during your workout.
Different levels for beginners, intermediate, advanced, and you're always walking to the tempo, so you don't have to think, am I walking hard enough? Am I working out hard enough? You know, even in 10 minutes, you can get a fabulous workout, keeping time with the music.
You know, Jane, we found 2 things that really help people stick to a fitness program. One is a personal trainer, and the other is music.
Right.
Well, not everybody can afford a personal trainer, but people love to exercise to music. And if the music helps you optimize your fitness program, it's really like having a built-in personal trainer. Research shows that when you work out to music at a given level of intensity with music, you perceive your workout actually to be easier than when you do that same workout without music.
Yeah, right. Or you could put any cassette in there that you wanted, one of my walkout cassettes or whatever your favorite music is. Or you don't need any music at all if you want to do it like I often do, watching television. Watching the Braves win while I'm on my treadmill. And the fact that it's on a slant, this is really key. LaJean, you're the doc. Explain why the slant is so important.
This is the perfect incline, both for the machine and for your body. Now you'll notice when I walk forward, the belt is going backward. It's going downhill. So this slant keeps the belt moving very smoothly, makes it very responsive to your body. But the best part is what it does for your body. Great news. If you're working at a given intensity, walking more slowly uphill, you're actually going to burn over 30% more calories than walking at that same intensity at a faster speed on the flat. And the reason for that is you're actually recruiting more muscles, which means better muscle tone in that lower back, buttocks, thigh, and calf area. I knew you'd like that.
And you know, all of the people that we tested on this treadmill, nobody got sore, even people who had never worked out before.
The console has a great readout, which gives you your speed, your distance, the time you've been on, and an odometer to show you all the miles that you've racked up. Exactly, it's a great motivator.
And even you can be very tall or very short, and it still works for you because you can hold your hands. It's designed so that, you know, you can hold your hands at different heights. All right, we're going to take a break so you can find out how you can get your family walking to the music. And Jean, thanks so much for being with us. We'll be right back.
Jane Fonda's Walk to the Music fitness tread is unlike any treadmill you've ever seen. Its unique high-performance engineering has resulted in a treadmill that is so easy to use and gives such a personal and effective workout, it doesn't need a cumbersome motor or complicated electronics. Made in America, it comes fully pre-assembled. Just lift the handrails, tighten 2 knobs, and you're ready to go. There's nothing intimidating about this unit. You'll never have to step on or off a moving belt. You can start as slowly as you like and then walk at whatever speed is comfortable. And you can change the intensity of your workout as often as you like because the tread moves at your pace, not vice versa. You're in total control. More effectively work your hips, thighs, and buttocks, helping to tone those areas we usually worry about the most. The digital readout tells you your speed and the time and distance you've walked. And look at this. Inside the built-in cassette player is your first Walk to the Music workout cassette, with individual workouts for beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. And because you're walking to the beat of the music you love, your workouts seem shorter and less intense than they really are. And because there's no motor, there's no maintenance. And you don't have to worry. It even has double the warranty of some treadmills costing 10 times as much. What does that tell you about quality? And if you order now, you'll also receive this video from Jane, showing you how to make the most of your workouts. Use it for 30 days. And if you don't love it as much as we do, you can return it for a full refund. But believe me, once you've walked to the music on this treadmill, you'll never send it back. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-762-5400. Have your credit card available when you call. Jane Fonda's treadmill is perfect for any man or woman who wants to get fit right in their own home without spending a fortune. So call right now. 1-800-762-5400. 1-800-762-5400.
Well, we're just about out of time. Every year, insufficient exercise costs the lives of 250,000 Americans. Less than 1 out of every 4 American adults gets enough exercise to gain the health benefits. You know you need to do something about it. Not only for yourself, but if you have a family, for their sakes as well. Set an example. All it takes is a small amount of the right kind of exercise. I'm 55 years old. I feel better today at 55 than I did at 25. And you better believe that I want to look and feel as good at 65 as I do today. Exercise is the key. I'm not up for the strenuous hours of exercise I used to do, but thanks to recent discoveries by medical researchers that we've just discussed, I realize I don't have to. In a recent issue of Better Homes and Gardens, an article on home exercise equipment said, and this is a quote, "One of the safest ways to walk, jog, or run is indoors on a treadmill. Leading cardiologists have found that walking briskly on an incline is just about the best exercise you can do," unquote. Now that we know that long, exhausting workout sessions are not necessary to get fit, and now that we've created a quality machine that nearly every family can afford, there's simply no excuse for any woman or man not to be fit. If you're ever going to get into shape, you've got to start sometime. Why not now? Just start right now. Give it a try. I promise you won't be sorry. And thanks for joining us.
That's great, you guys. I loved it. It was just as good a workout as a motorized treadmill, and that really, really surprised me.
I think it's equal to or better than the workouts that you get on a motorized treadmill. because this treadmill reacts immediately to your body. You're just not waiting for some machine to get up to speed.
I really enjoy having the music attached to the machine, and the music with the tempo, and it gets me to go faster, and it slows me down, and it actually does my workout for me.
I can use it myself. I can pull it out.